Graduations, new TV shows, and new movies. I'm Mr. Joshbox, and this is the AKB4G group news of the week. Now, if you're new to the show, I actually go 48 graduated members, then 46. You can always see what section you're on the top right of the screen. First thing I want to talk about is AKB48's new theater manager, and this will be Hosoi Takashiro. Now, he has some prior experience with business. He is AKS's external director and Kyoraku Industrial Board director. So that means he has some experience in decision making. Oh, and the last one has to do with logistics and medical supplies. But he will replace Kayano Shinobu, who was actually the previous theater manager, and now she will just stick to uniform and creative director. And something interesting about this is that he will run only the theater. Usually that role kind of like oversees everything, but in this case, it's only the theater. Well, at least from what I've read. So hopefully this gives every theater a little bit more individuality. Now next up, I'm already getting to individual news, and that will be with Watanabe Mayu, who will actually star in a brand new drama. That drama is called Sayonara, Enari-Kun. As I've talked about before, this will be a drama about revenge. And I mean, even looking at the picture, you can see something's going on here, and it's actually based off of a real story. Something that isn't based off of a real story is that Photoshop someone did of Yukirin. But as this comes out April 30th, which is pretty soon, I'm definitely going to watch this. Hopefully someone subs it, please. And if you don't know Japanese like me, you can watch the live stream Monday I will do with Kenneth. Now next up, I've talked about this before, and that's with Kojima Haruna graduating. Finally happened, everything happened. Her birthday happened, graduation happened, it all happened. There was a line outside waiting for her to come out, and everything was cool. I mean, even Pharrell wore the jacket and showed support, and that was a couple weeks ago at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But anyway, everyone's supporting her on her new journey. And I mean, this is such a great member who actually probably influenced a lot of people to start watching AKB and get involved in the fandom and everything. I imagine she has some influence in the audience. Ponkotsu, all the way to creating your own clothing line. You have to know something's running in her mind, and clearly it might be an act of the Ponkotsu, and really she's like super smart and knows what she's doing. But this is the end of that journey and the start of a new journey, and all we have to do is go and support her and of course all of the AKB members who are still in AKB48. Now you guys know I don't cover graduations really, so really quick, Shimada Haruka actually announced a graduation in the newspaper, then confirmed in showroom, and it's really sad to see that member go. A lot of fan favorites are around her, and it's just a sad situation. Link down below if you want to find out more about that. But that'll do it for AKB. Let's go on to graduated. Now first up is Nagao, Mariya, and Tomomi are actually in a TV show together. It's the same TV show that Oshima Yuko and Akimoto Sayaka were in. You can go find it at the usual sites and watch it and have some fun. I haven't watched it yet. I probably will after this video, but go watch that to see some graduated members' goodness. And another thing that happened is a former NMB48 member actually got pregnant. That's Matsuda Shirori. And actually she was a member maybe 5 years back, and she was a member almost 2 years. Now she never ranked in Sosenkyo or anything, so really she wasn't really in my radar, especially since I'm a newer fan. But huge congrats to her for actually doing this. It seems that she got married a couple weeks ago, so I guess we know the reason why now. No, but seriously, congratulations on that. And last bit of news is actually with Watanabe Milky, and that's that she started a blog. Could this be the return of Milky? For those of you who don't know, former NMB48 member, really popular, you should know her. If you don't, so look it up. But she has taken a break from the entertainment business, but I guess with this blog, it's sort of like showing her face again. I don't know, hopefully more things come out of this, and we'll just have to wait and see for that. And that'll do it for the graduated news. Let's go to 46. First up is that AKB4G finally updated their photos. Now they skipped the previous single, but this single they finally have it. Everyone except for Himatan. I mean, even the third gens have new pictures now. Which reminds me, I wonder when the third gens are actually gonna start getting included into AKB4G. instead of saying, oh, they're the third gens, because second gen kind of always stuck out a little, but then eventually they started like meshed in with everyone else. So I wonder when third gen is going to do that. That'll be interesting to see. So yes, everyone gets to wear their white, nice little uniform, except for Himatan again, who got an alternate picture with the outfit they wear sometimes on Kochichu. Next up is the movie that they were going to release. Remember, I talked about this. It's going to be a movie and a stage play running at the same time, and it's going to have different actors in it from the group. Here's the poster for it that just released, which means we now have a confirmed release date for the movie, and that's September 22nd. Now, something interesting that came out too is that Shiraishi Mai is actually going to play the senpai role to Nishi no Nanase. So there's that news. So kind of excited to see that. I wish they got a new drama, which I will talk about later. Who gets the new drama? Well, I mean, we're in the 46th section. There's only one more answer. But before I get to that, I want to talk about individual members. And first is with Karin actually being in a commercial. Now, although she doesn't speak in this commercial, she does play shogi, which she's known for because she did it before on TV. This is for Dai-Ichi Life Insurance, and this is the shogi version of their commercial. And this is super exciting for her to do. Hopefully this brings out new opportunities for her, and hopefully more speaking roles in commercials and in other stuff. Next up is Sakurai Reika, who actually got a haircut. I guess Nogizaka will get in the trend of cutting the hair just like Nakada Kana and Ito Marikato. And something I'm super excited for is with Eto Misa's photo book. Now, we have a cover and it's good. It's a good cover. Again, we're sticking with that kind of face outline for photo books of Nogizaka, and some AKB members are doing that as well. But it's really interesting to see that they're focusing more on the beauty of the face instead of other idols who usually do like the whole body thing. And again, I'm super excited for this. The Twitter has been releasing behind the scenes pictures, and there's this one sequence where she's like looking at this bird, looks at the camera, and then walks away like she never saw anything. It's super funny, and I can't wait for this photo book. And last bit of news, which I teased a little bit earlier, is a new drama for Kiyakizaka 46. That drama is called Zankokuna Kankyatu Tachi. Hopefully I butchered that. Zankokuna Kankyaku Tachi. There we go. But anyway, this releases May 18th, and it will be a mystery drama. Their previous drama was a mystery drama as well, but this one hopefully will rely more on serious acting instead of kind of like having the personalities in there. After all, some of the members have said that their roles will show a different light of themselves. So I'm super excited for that. The opening theme for this is actually going to be Eccentric, which is one of my favorite songs from the newest single. And also, we get a little bit of the plot of what's happening. Basically, what's going to happen is there's students trapped in a classroom, and basically whoever gets the most likes on social media gets to leave. And I don't know what happens to the losers, and I don't know where the winner goes, but that's the basic concept, that they're trapped and need to escape by liking. I think there's something about they're anonymous or something like that, so nobody knows who's who. I think there's that element involved. Probably don't quote me on that. But this is a very interesting concept because this is kind of what it is nowadays, especially now that social media is becoming more prevalent. I imagine idols will eventually have to start doing this. I mean, look at Showroom. You get so many stars, you get so many views, and that might affect your outcome on popularity because more people see it, more people want to see. So I guess that's a nice way to say this is where the industry is moving, and you better catch up before you're left behind. But that will do it for the news this week. You can subscribe to see next week's video. And also Thursday, I did a cool video where I did a Kiyakizaka 46 quiz, and you got to see me fail and have to eat wasabi. But it's fun to see why I came up with the answers that I did during the quiz, and see me eat wasabi and torture myself. But as I said before, that's the end of the video. Share it with your friends so they know the news of the AKB4G group. And also, you can like the video if you liked it. And don't forget to tweet at Mr. Joshbox if you want to talk to me or inform me of any news. That will do it all for this week. Thank you all for watching.